In her book, Quiet, Susan Cain delves into the matter of extroverted and introverted personality types. She states that the single most important aspect of personality is where we fall on the introvert-extrovert spectrum. This personality trait influences a myriad of our choices, from the seemingly small of making conversation and friends to weightier matters like what profession we pursue and whether or not we succeed. Cain shares that extroverts are reward-oriented, more likely to take action, more likely to take risks, and tend to make quick decisions. They work well in teams, are sociable, and more likely to put themselves out there. Introverts are more likely to question things, contemplate matters, delay gratification, and learn from their mistakes. They prefer quiet, working alone, and engaging in solitary activities. Cain maintains that although we need both types in our society, we are increasingly encouraged to be bold, sociable extroverts. She calls this idea of the ideal self, someone who's gregarious, bold, and take charge, the extrovert ideal. However, studies on introversion and extroversion show, depending on which study you read, that 1/3 to 1/2 of Americans are, in fact, introverts. Now, this number probably seems somewhat high to you, especially if you don't think you know any introverts. And the reason for this is simple. Many introverts often behave like extroverts, myself included. I didn't even know I was an introvert until I read Quiet. Seeing some of my quirks explained in the pages of Susan Cain's book was a real eye-opener. Certain things I'd struggled with either fell into place or just kind of receded into the background. Yes, I prefer to be at home. I don't like huge crowds. I can be terrible about making and keeping social engagements. And I'm usually very quiet. I found the experience of reading Quiet to be so profoundly illuminating that I've recommended it to friends who are raising quiet kids or are they themselves introverted. This book gave me such a better understanding of myself, my daughters, and my relationships. It actually changed the way I parent today. I hope you found this distilled wisdom helpful and that you feel empowered by this knowledge.